happens, or to do what?
Well, no, it does happen. I mean, that's been inevitable. It didn't happen to me, but it does happen to other people.
But if you start looking at the
What do
marriage
you mean
from
it
that,
just happens? How do you just get pregnant? You don't just happen to have unprotected sex during the time you're ovulating.
Well, what if you have sex every day?
See how that happened, folks? I just said it doesn't just happen where you have unprotected sex when you're ovulating. And just like the modern woman, she instead of answering the question, she just moved the goalposts.
Oh, whatever. It's true though, but what if you have sex
No, what I
every
just said
day?
is true, and this is why so many women are going unmarried.
but what about the men that say like, I mean, I get your saying it's the woman's choice because it is, because in the end she has to have like it's her. So, but what about those men who are like, oh, I don't like you with, protection, or those
Yeah, you don't
men
have
who.
sex with them. Very
But what
simple.
about those men who like? Because the men, I mean, you're not. I feel like you don't really. I do understand that women, we need work to be done, but the black men in our community are reading at fourth grade levels.
That's
They're almost
bullshit.
not.
That's bullshit.
Okay,
54% of black men are single and childless, and 61% are in the middle class. You're not going to come on here and run that bullshit.
Where
No,
we supposed to find them
2.5
at?
million black men are in the upper class. This is that bullshit you were watching on those movies. That ain't the truth. I challenge you to go look up the statistics. Blackdemographics.com, black statistics by black people for black people.
okay, I'm about to look it up.
54% of black men in this country, single, childless, 61 in the middle class. But you all got to think that there are no men out there to justify why you're alone. You're
So
alone,
where we
not
supposed
because
to
there are
find
not
them
enough men.
at?
You're alone because you're unfit.
So where we supposed to find them at?
In the gym, behind their preposition,
In a gym.
in the gym.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought men were born hunters. I thought they were
Which
like we were
gym?
to catch. I'm just
See?
so confused now.
Hold on. Where are they supposed to find them at? When you raised with your mother, the lady laying down on the red pillow. Your first name?
Tina.
Tina. Were your mother and father married?
Yes, they were.
So when you asked your father where you supposed to find him at, what does he tell you?
Um, he found her
No,
in
no,
the
no,
same
no.
neighborhood.
I said when you ask your father where you're supposed to find him at, what does he tell you?
He don't know the answers. That's why I'm on here
So when you had when you asked the question to him, he said what?
to find a man.
I
Not on
heard
the
the gym
internet.
theory. I ain't gonna lie. I
Not
heard
on the internet.
Hold on, sweetheart. Hold on, sweetheart. No, I'm going to drill down on this. What did he say when you had the conversation
In
with him?
church,
I heard that
And then
too.
where else?
in school.
And then where else?
That was it.
And your father failed you.
Oh, well, that's why I'm on here because I ain't got no
Well,
man.
that's not. But if you're going to tell me, did your mother raise you to be a
Both on
wife?
here.
Huh?
Did your mother raise you to be a wife?
Yeah, I mean, she is a wife.
Did
She's
she
a wife.
raise you? Did she raise you to be a wife?
I guess so, yeah.
You guess? If you're
Yeah.
raised to be a wife, you would know. So what
Well,
did
I'm
your mother
still
raise?
young.
Okay,
I
let me
got
ask you
time.
questions. What did your mother raise you to do for a man?
Um, cook, clean, be emotionally supportive,
You cook and clean for yourself, but that is something that. What else?
be emotionally supportive.
In what way?
What she used to do? She used to ask him stuff. I don't know, like be nice to him, not be bitchy.
So what I need you to understand is you want to, Miss 21-year-old, you want to say the delinquencies of where black men are, and you're saying your mother and father raised you in the household.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the basics. You didn't ask your dad, you told your school or church, and your mama didn't raise you to be a wife. The problem is that's not a woman that's fit to be a wife.
So what's fit to be a wife?
A man who is a husband does not need to go to a woman who does not know what to do.
Well, we have to, at this point, we have to blame the generations before us because, I
No, you got to
mean,
blame your mama.
right. And
Your mama didn't
that's what I'm
teach you.
saying, the
If your
generation.
mama was married, if your mother was married, and she didn't teach you how to be a wife and teach you how to work with and for a man, then blame your mama. Ain't got shit to do with the generation. It got to do with the woman that raised you, especially if she was married. And that's a
Okay,
problem.
well,
Far too many married women aren't teaching their daughters how to be wise. They're teaching their daughters how to be independent. And then when it fails, you want to look at the men and say the
So you
problem
don't think
is
it's the men problem too? Some of the men out here,
men. You know?
it got to be
some
us.
men don't. They want to have multiple
Excuse me.
women.
No. Before you get to the men, you got to get to the marriage. Before you get to the men, how many of our children, what percentage of our children are born as a result of marriage?
I don't know. Not a lot.
And how old are you again?
27.
Let me be honest, man. You're laying down in the bed on an Instagram channel with millions of people.
It's not millions. It ain't. It's 9,213 27 now.
from millions of people. And this is what I'm trying to say. If this is what a woman who is asking these questions, you're laying down like this is the attitude the average woman wants.
It's 12 o'clock at night. What am I supposed to be doing? Outside in the club? It's
See,
12 o'clock at
I want
night.
you guys to understand what I want you to understand. This is why. This is why. The mindset. It's like
So am I supposed to be
it's a
outside?
joke. It's a joke. Relationships are a joke in a game until you're 27 years old. It ain't gonna be a joke in about 8 years. And the problem is, 80% of our children are brought into fatherless homes. 80% of your kids are born to single mothers.